Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Anthony from 30 Plus Fitness. And today it's Bruce Lee unboxing day. I've got a few recent pickups and we're going to unbox them and obviously review them at the same time. Now the first one is this. Obviously I showed this in my last video, which was the what did Parsons say video. Has anybody figured it out yet? I've had a few suggestions, just keep them coming. In that video I did ask what is in this one. Stripey did think it was a calendar, and from the size of it I can understand why. But let's open it and find out. Where's the scissors? This should be from HMV. I don't know why they've sent it in this packaging, but I appreciate it, because if they do sell any laser discs, I can actually use this again, reuse this. I hope it's from HMV anyway. Let's have a look. I'll tab that. There we go. Does it come in a bag for some reason? And it is an Enter the Dragon 50th anniversary t-shirt. Let's stand up and you can see it. I'm going to actually sling it on now so you can see it. These are going for $9.99 on HMV. Well worth picking up, I think. Let's try it on in a sec. They are actually half price. They were on the WB store. I think they were £20. So $9.99, not bad at all. I'll be back in a second with it on. Here it is, guys, in all its glory. I think it looks pretty sweet, especially for the bargain price of £10. If you never used HMV before, if you want to save 20%, I think it is, on your first order, there will be a link in the description below, so you get 20% off. And as a bonus, I get a bit of a percentage off my next purchase as well. So definitely worth picking up, I think. They were selling a Crow t-shirt, which I did actually order, but unfortunately I ordered the wrong size. So when it came, this is a medium. When it came, I ordered a small by mistake. Had to sadly return it because it was too small. Tried to reorder it and they're all sold out. So I will check again, and hopefully that one, the Brandon Lee, the Crow poster t-shirt, will be back in stock. Right, let's move on to my next pickup. As you guys know, obviously I recently picked up Bruce Lee. Let's grab it. Obviously it's a little bit battered, the box. I need actually to get some plastic cases. You can get plastic cases for the GBA games. I've got a couple of other games from back in the day. I recently picked up Bruce Lee Return of the Legend. I think I kept saying Return of the Dragon last time, which obviously is because Way of the Dragon is called
Return of the Dragon, rated R. Boy, can we use him now.
I've got another Bruce Lee game. I did actually play this at the time it was released, and this is Bruce Lee Quest of the Dragon. Pretty good. Looks in, oh, this has actually come out. Put that back in. Looks in pretty good condition. I don't have sadly, I don't have my original Xbox anymore. The amount of, recently I've been thinking about the amount of games consoles and games I've either sold or given to charity. It's absolutely ridiculous. I must have given away hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. It's I don't like thinking about it, but yeah, recently I was like, I have actually given a hell of a lot away. It does come with a manual, a really thick manual, obviously in quite a number of different, Let's have different languages. The old fat Xbox controller, I remember that well. I remember the first time I saw a small controller for the Xbox was in Hong Kong. That was in 2002. I think that was one of the first places what got the new controllers. Obviously, as we know, if you've watched my Bruce Lee video games video, you know that this game is an embarrassment to Bruce Lee's legacy. It's shocking. I would like to play it again just to complete it. I don't think I actually completed it when I originally bought it. I think I gave up on it. It's obviously all those are all your kick attacks, punch attacks continued. Obviously all the different combos. Like I said, not a great game. You've got your arena boss characters there as well. There you go. So really worth that. Just to have it on the shelf. Obviously, I was a big Xbox player growing up, and obviously this is nice just to have on the shelf next to my Bruce Lee Commodore 64 game. So that's that. We've got 2 more items. This is the next one. I'd have preferred it if it's boxed. Luckily with this one, he's just wrapped it, put it in it's got bubble wrap on it. He's put it in a plastic bag. Luckily, I'm actually going to take it out of the plastic. And this is, I did actually have all of these. Well, apart from the gold one, I think they repainted one of the figures, and that was going for crazy money, which I didn't actually bother buying. You know, when they just repaint a figure, it's not actually, they just colour it in gold, just spray paint it gold and expect you to pay like, oh, it's a limited edition, it's £50, and no thanks, I'm not playing those games. I've fallen for that a few times in the past, but no, not anymore. So let's get into this. This is, I kept seeing this on, there's quite a few of these actually on eBay. I actually kept seeing it, I was like, if you've actually watched my Chanyuk video where there was some lobby cards, one of the pictures was obviously Bruce doing his lat spread. And here it is. I thought I'm going to have to pick this up again. Like I said, I did have all these. They were collecting dust. I did sell them, sadly. You do these things, you think, oh, I won't need them again. They're just collecting dust. But this one, I think it looks sweet. You will see it up next to my Bruce Lee bobblehead. That bobblehead took me about a decade to actually find. I think it's from Sideshow. It didn't seem to get released in the UK. It took me about 10 years. I did actually buy one off eBay, and then the guy, he said he was posting it. He went to the post office to weigh it so he could send it. Then he's saying, oh, unfortunately, I left it at the post office. So a couple of months later, I managed to pick that one up from the UK. So, but yeah, it's nice to have this back in. It's actually pretty good. It's survived being sent through the post. Fanatic. Collect Bruce Lee. Really good. Right, the last one. Oh god, this is really heavy. I did buy 2. Guys, if you're going to buy stuff, I always say buy 2 if possible, because you know what it's like. They're just going to go crazy priced. So how do we get into this? Is there a tab on it? Oh, come on. There we go. The 4th item is, wow, these are real heavy, and this should be the Cream of Bruce Lee Review. Limited edition run. So it's got a bit of a bang in it. It's got a bit of bang in it. The Cream of Bruce Lee Review, the limited run, the definitive collection. This book is a combination of the Bruce Lee Review by John Overall, Bruce Lee Review Magazine Volume 1, and that contains the first 6 issues of the magazines. I do have most of the issues as well on their own. Obviously the single issues are better quality, but this, for the price, I think this was around roughly about £20. This was quite hard to pick up. I picked up one. I think John's actually signed this. There you go. Signed by John in 2010. We've got Bruce Lee Review of Volume 2. And again, that's from the 7th issue to... Here he is, the 12th issue. Here he is. The guy who never tells any lies, Mr. Bob Wall. That's from the, obviously, filming of the...
All real bricks and boards. Nothing phony about any of it.
Oh, and here goes. That's it. That's Bob when he was filming these scenes with Bruce Lee from The Game of Death. Remember that old chestnut? So I think that's pretty much it, guys, today. Obviously, I'm trying to cut back on Bruce Lee stuff, but it's not easy. I obviously look on eBay and I think, oh, that's going pretty reasonable. I only pick these up, guys, when they're cheap as well. I'm not paying silly money for stuff as well. You know, you see some items on eBay, especially from these Japanese sellers, and they're like 200, 300 pounds. You're like, who's going to pay that much? So certainly not me. Okay, that's pretty much it today, guys. So please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to comment. Let me know what you think of my Bruce Lee pickups. Let's go through them again. You've got the Fanatics, the Lat Spread, fantastic, from Way of the Dragon, and obviously the photo shoot when Chan Yuk. We've got Bruce Lee Quest of the Dragon on the Xbox, original Xbox. I love the old Xbox. We've got the Cream of Bruce Lee Review, fantastic. Obviously people are crying out, oh, I missed out on it. I don't know why John obviously stopped the print run. I don't know the story behind that, but obviously there's quite a lot of people going, oh, I wish I would have picked that up. There was one on eBay this week going for about £50. I think there were bids on £50. I don't think that, for the size of the book, I would pay £50. If I didn't have it, I would pay obviously the ones what are going for £200. Probably give that a miss. Obviously just give it a little while. I think the fear of missing out with a lot of people, oh, I need to get it. Give it a little bit and you probably find it up on eBay for pretty cheap in the future. And the last item, guys, let's have another look at this. You might see this being sported in a video which is going to be released before this obviously pickup video. There you go. Celebrate. Obviously, I don't think they could get the rights for Bruce Lee. This is why we've got just a silhouette of Bruce, and we've got some guys flying around. I don't remember the guys with the knives in the movie. Obviously, it's still pretty sweet. And only £10. So, like I said, if you've never used HMV, head over there, save yourself 20%. Maybe pick up one of the Short Scope box sets as well. That's what I did on the last time I saved 20% bargain. I think I saved about £20 or £30, which is fantastic. Okay, I'll stop rambling now. Oh, special shout out to Stripey for letting me know about this book. I didn't know. I did actually, I think John contacted me sometime last year and he did actually show me a picture of this, and then I completely forgot about it. And then the next time I hear anything about it, it was on Stripey Rambles channel. He said, get it. So while I stopped the video straight away and actually ordered, obviously, the book. Like I said, big fan of John. I think he does some great work. Obviously, I've got his free of it. In fact, he did one as well. I did mention to Stripey, he did actually do one on the clones of Bruce Lee, which I sold. I'm not a big clone fan. I was tempted by the clone box set. I really enjoyed the documentary, but I don't think I could sit through 10, 12 Bruce Lee film. Bruce Lie, Bruce chair, as Jackie Chan calls it, Bruce chair, Bruce table, etc. I don't think I can sit through it. If obviously the Bruce Lee, the man, the legend, is it the Bruce Lee, the man, the legend? Or Bruce Lee, the real story, or Bruce Lee and I, which features Betty Ting Pei. If those are in the second box set, I'm going to obviously jump on that one. But for now, unless it goes obviously half price, etc., in the Severin sale, I'm not going to bother. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling now. Until next time, guys, look after yourself and peace. All real bricks and boards, nothing phony about any of it.
Cut.